Well, how did the little cottage out on Park Point in Duluth become Stride's cottage in the books? That's a great question, Diane, and I'm actually in Stride's cottage right now because I'm working on the next Stride novel, The Zero Night, which will come out in 2022. The origins of Stride and the cottage actually go back more than 15 years. I was working on the third Jonathan Stride novel, Stalked, and I knew that Stalked was going to be an ice cold winter thriller set in Duluth. And so I came up with one of my brilliant ideas, and I said to Marcia, you know what I think we should do is spend all of January 2006 up in Duluth to kind of get a real taste of a Duluth winter. Well, you probably won't be surprised to learn that Marcia didn't greet that suggestion with quite the same enthusiasm that I did. But nonetheless, she's a great sport, and that's exactly what we did. We found out from a bookseller in Superior, Wisconsin, a bookstore that we'd visited many times, that there was a cottage out on Park Point that was becoming a rental. And so we talked to the owners, and they very graciously agreed to let us stay there all of January. And so again, this was 2006. And so we stayed in the cottage, and I got a great taste of what a Duluth winter was like up close and personal. And I just fell in love with the cottage itself. It's this wonderful sort of old rustic 1880s era cottage. You've got some sort of slanting floors and a great kind of old-fashioned flavor to it. And I thought, you know, this is exactly the kind of place that Stride would be living in. And so in Stalked, Stride is coming back to Duluth after he and Serena were in Las Vegas. So he and Serena end up buying this cottage, and ever since then, this is where they've lived in the books. So a lot of the scenes in the novels have taken place here in the cottage over the years, and some dark things have happened here as well. But it's always fun for us to come back here and kind of get reacquainted with Stride's home, and it just makes me feel that much closer to him. So it's great being back here, and I hope you enjoy the next Stride novel, The Zero Night, when it comes out next year.